Hello guys, so we are going to dedicate this video to one of the very popular task management tool which I use in my daily life by the name of Asana. And here's a list of the popular ones. It's starting with monday.com, ClickUp, Smartsheet. Couple of ones which I worked on is Teamwork and then Asana. Also used Task Manager, and I've been using like Asana from quite a long time now, maybe around 5 years. And this tool is for someone who has been managing different projects and also who would be like monitoring his day-to-day activities. So let's say you get a new project and you want to make different activities in this project. So you come to home in Asana and then you click on create project, within which you'll be having multiple projects. So let's say I open one single project. Let's say I open this one, and here on the top you can see the project manager name, where we are having multiple activities which are under process, which means these activities are supposed to be completed, and the last one needs to be completed by tomorrow 19 hours, which means this person to whom this activity is assigned uh, is she knows that this project has to be completed by tomorrow 9, and she'll be having this information available in her to-do list. So let's say if she will be opening her task, then she'll be getting her activity listed over here. So here's the activity which says Diwali Makeover Performance Report. Alright, so if I get back to home, so I can show you we are having different projects allotted to different team members in Asana, and that's how you can get into any project and you can make different activities. So let's say you have to create a new task. You click on this button and create a task, and then you assign the task to the available team members. And this is the team member task. So you can have multiple team members. You can just connect their email IDs to Asana and they will be able to access Asana software. Now, whenever you make an activity and you assign an activity, they get an email or also they get a notification in the inbox. So let's say I show my notification tab. So like on this project, I got a response at 3 in the afternoon. Similarly, prior to which I got response on this. Similarly, I keep on getting responses on different activities. So I get responses in my inboxes in Asana. Also, I get the email about the same activity. So whenever you're assigning an activity to any of the available team members, they get a notification and also they get a email in their mailbox. If they are using the Asana app in their phone, they also get the notification within the phone as well. Now, talking about what else you can do in Asana, you can set up your goals, you can set up your portfolio, reporting, but I guess the majority of the, tasks that you'll be doing is creating the project, and within project you will be creating different tasks. We also call them tasks, you can call them activities, you can call them to-do list, or whatever you want, you can call. And the objective of having these activities to make sure that the activities are getting completed within the project. So let's say if we don't put activities over here, we will not be knowing what exactly is going within the account. So now let me show you how to create a task. Give me 1 second. Okay, so now I have to launch one campaign in this project, and the campaign is about digital signage. Campaign launch. Okay, now let's say I want to assign this task to the account manager. So I simply assign this task to the account manager, and then I come into due date. I'm sorry. And let's say we want to finish this activity by next week. So I click on 4th of November, and even if I want to add a time to it, then I can choose the time window and I can maybe choose the hours. Now, creating this task and assigning it to the team member means this person will be getting notified that she has to complete this task by 4th of November. And once the task is completed, she can click over here and the task will get finished. I'm sorry. So you can either complete the task or you can simply delete the task once it's completed. And this is the column where we call it new task. If I want, I can name it to-do list or anything that I want to call it by. Then we have the ongoing task. We have the monthly reporting section. So like we have divided this project in 3 different sections. You can divide your project in different sections as per your requirement. And if I get back into my task, I have made different sections. I have, like, every section is going to have a different kind of task for me. So let's say if I open my to-do list for today, I'm having these many tasks which I need to complete. I've not assigned a due date on these tasks, but I know that I have to complete it by today or maybe tomorrow. Similarly, I have different section for prospect building. This is having 3 tasks. I have different section for weekly task. This is again having multiple tasks. And some of the tasks are connected with project, but if you want, you can create a task and you don't need to connect. It's not necessary to connect all the tasks with the project. But if you want to monitor what exactly is going within the project, then you need to link that task with the project. Now, this is a task which is almost completed, or I would say I don't want to keep this task under my name, yet it's showing under prospect. So I click on details and I take off my name from the task. Now the task is having no assignee, which means it will not be showing up in anyone's to-do list. But yet if I go to that project, which was the prospect, I can see this task is still available in the project. This project is for the prospect and sales, which we are closing for every month. I'm sorry. So now this closure is pending on this task. So I know I can just come to projects and I can see what tasks are available. So as I said, there are 2 ways. Either you create the task under the project, so task stays within the project. It's up to you whether you assign it to someone or not, or you simply create the task in your to-do list, in your my task list, in fact. And under my task, you, after creating the task, either you link this task to a project and then you assign it to someone, or you don't link the task to anyone. Then you have different columns, different ways of customization, and right, so these are the available options you have. Now one thing, yeah, so let's say you complete the task. So let's say there was an issue which one of the person was facing in the account. I named this task as Swati FB issue, and I know the task is completed. I did not remember to complete or delete this task. What I can do, I can simply click on this button and the task will get completed. Also, it will get off my screen. Now, if I want to see the task and if I want to get the task back, either I can undo it. Now this option is only available for a couple of seconds. Now it's off my window. And if I want to see how many tasks or the old tasks are there in the account, I can simply click on incomplete task and I can click on all task. Clicking on all task will be showing me the completed task as well. So these are all the tasks which I have completed in the past. You can see I'll be having hundreds of tasks available in my window which I completed in the past. And of course, I don't want to see the completed task anymore as I already finished those tasks. So I can come back to incomplete task. So I guess this is one of the best like task management tool which I have been using from quite a long time, according to me. But as I said, there are multiple options available in the market. You can either go with teamwork, team task manager, or maybe you can go with something like monday.com, ClickUp. One of the best part about Asana is that Asana is free for someone who is having up to 10 team members. So if I show you asana.com, in fact, when I was not using Asana for project management, I was heavily using this tool for myself to monitor my own task. Okay, so it won't be opening, taking me to the website because I'm already signed up into this tool. So if I go into the website from my incognito window, it will be showing me the pricing. So if I take you over here, then either you can start with the basic plan. As I said, this is completely free. And if you'll be taking a premium plan, this is free for like 10 team members. In fact, now it's free for 15 team members, which is a very good thing. So if you are having 15 team members, that's totally free for you. At least you'll be having most of the options free in this account. Otherwise, you can take the premium plan, which is going to cost you 10.99 for per user, which means if you are having, let's say, 20 users, it's going to cost you 20 into $11, which means $220. Now this is going to be a little expensive for you, so this becomes 220 into what, 81, I guess. Yeah, so this is the cost for giving this license to 20 users of your company. But I guess this is totally worth. And if I'll be using premium plan, then it will be totally fine for me to spend 17 to 20,000 rupees to all the team members. Of course, if you have less team members, the wise decision is to go with the basic plan, try this out, and if you feel okay, then maybe you'll be using the premium plan after some time. So let's quickly get back into our window. Okay, I don't know what's not going off. Okay, here we are. Cool. So now if you want to add team members, you simply come over here, you click on plus sign, you click on here, and then you add the team member. If you want to see how many projects you have, you click on show project, you get into all the projects. Even if you want to have, if you have different teams within your company, you can create additional teams as well, which is a very great thing about Asana. So I will recommend you, even if you don't use this task for managing different projects, start using this tool, but not the task, I'm sorry, for your to keep a track, to keep a hold of your daily activities in life. I guess this will help you to manage Asana from here.